Hey, Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, mercy, and grace to the household of faith, the elect. All right, man, to hell with these HOs, man. All right. Houston health officials report explosive syphilis outbreak. 128% spike in cases among who? Amongst women. All right, Houston health officials are warning residents of a syphilis outbreak that is responsible for 128% increase in cases among women, right? The Houston Health Department said it has also led to a 9-fold rise in congenital syphilis in Houston and Harris County. So we got statistics, all right? And it's funny that it's saying that this is among women because, as we know, women are very promiscuous. Women are more prone to receiving and transmitting STDs. You know, they don't want to talk about that. People don't want to talk about that. But, you know, women are just more prone to infection because everything is out of order. You know, women were created for men, not the other way around. And when you have a society full of whores, you know, this is what happens. A bunch of STDs go around. Okay, if you have women that are not messing around from man to man, just having sex with one man, this is the solution to this. All right, this type of order, not women, you know, being liberated to gad abroad and do whatever they want to do and sleep with whoever they want to sleep with. Leave a man, go and sleep with the next one, go get with another one. And you got clips of women being interviewed saying that they done messed around with, you know, several guys in one day, several guys at one time. And so what this is just a fruit of the actions that, you know, have been sold in Babylon. You know, this is a righteous due recompense to these wicked, you know, adulterous actions. All right, Matthew 24 and 3, it says, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?" The end of an age, the end of a time period is what they're inquiring about. And we at the end of the time period of the Gentiles, the other nations ruling over us. Jump down to verse 7, "For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." All right, and we look at just at the stats because I know everyone loves the CDC, right? So according to your beloved CDC, this is what they say. All right, this was last updated February 13, 2023. These states have the highest and lowest STD rates. So as you look on this map, the red zones is pretty much in the south. Okay. 7 out of the top 10 states with the highest STD rates are in the south. Everybody flocking to Atlanta, right? Florida, Miami. Okay. Mississippi ranks number 1 as the state with the highest rate of STD cases. Vermont has the lowest STD. So telling you right there, man, Mississippi is number 1. You know, that's full of Jake. Vermont is the lowest. You know, that's probably full of Esau. All right, New York ranks number 1 as a state with the highest rate of HIV cases, which pretty much all 12 tribes are in New York, definitely. You know, that's a big melting pot, right? Southern states are most affected by chlamydia and gonorrhea. California has the largest amount of total STD cases reported. All right, so it's just nasty out here because iniquity is abounding, right? Same chapter. You go down to verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, and iniquity is sin, right? Sinning is running rampant, you know, throughout the society, which leads to, you know, whoredoms, all right, all manners of sexual perversion, which goes into various forms of idolatry, man. You know, this is the fruits of idolatry. You know, anything goes in a society, this is what you get. You get STDs, you get a bunch of sicknesses, a bunch of shit that people can't get rid of. So let's look at this just for a quick visual, and then I'm gonna close up because I gotta go. When you look at this, man, this is yuck. Let's look at congenital, because they said that is up. That's up 9-fold, and these simple ass bitches still don't care. You know, it ain't like they gonna take heed and slow their ass down. They just can't do it. And there ain't no men to step up and make the shit happen. All right. Congenital. So Salaki, I said congenital. I was thinking was of the genitals, but it looked like it can be not necessarily the genitals. Congenital syphilis, early evidence of infection. It's a rash, on the feet, the face. This is disgusting. Let's just read about it real quick. Because this a plague from the Lord, man. Congenital syphilis is syphilis that occurs when a mother with untreated syphilis passes, the infection to her baby during pregnancy or at birth. Oh, okay. So, Salakia, this is syphilis that's passed from the mother to her child. Most High visiting the woman. Let's get Isaiah, 32 and 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, you careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Trouble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." Right. The Lord's finna humble you, put you in a position of mourning, bring shame upon you. All right, so these cases are increasing in Texas, man. Home of the hot girl summer, right? Houston, Megan Thee Stallion. Right in the midst of hot girl summer. Syphilis is increasing. Symptoms: rash, fever, large liver and spleen, skeletal abnormalities. Prevention: adequate screening and treatment in the pregnant mother. Treatment: antibiotic. The medication is penicillin by injection. And what happens if they have more of these shortages for the so-called medications? It says caused by the bacterium Treponema pallidum subspecies. Pallidum, when it affects the baby after crossing the placenta or from contact with a cephalic sore at birth. So let's look up what causes syphilis. All right, it is caused by the spirochete bacterium Treponema pallidum. The first sign of syphilis is most likely a painless sore called a canker, which develops where the bacteria enters the body. Okay, so sound like it's a bad batch of bacteria that get into you. Okay, the elder ain't dropped the link yet. All right, so don't really say what causes it. It's known as the great imitator, as it may cause symptoms similar to many other diseases. Causes usually spread by sex. So there you go. And I forgot who I heard say that, but he said, man, he would argue that the average woman you meet here in Babylon has had sex more than men, than the average man. They've had more sex partners than the average man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is he's bringing something that's meat for these people, man. This is Romans chapter 1. One in 26, it says, "For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change their natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the women, burned in their lust toward one another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat." So, that's going into the judgment on these homos. But also, again, you got a lot of promiscuous women, and they and dudes, they playing both sides of they playing for both teams. You know what I'm saying? And so, all this promiscuity, all this nastiness, this is like you said, a recompense of their error, which was meat. All right, all of this goddamn, and it ain't like it's righteous sex going on. It's like it's a bunch of, if you could call it righteous sex, I guess you could say, but it's a bunch of hot girl shit going on, man. You know, these girls be into orgies, sex parties, you know, these girls trips where they go have random one night stands with folks, and they be having dudes, you know. They be doing all kind of shit, man. So, you know, the Lord is working, man. Rise up, you women that are at ease. All right, man. The hell with these HOs, man. You know, Babylon about to be destroyed, man. And all this, you know, all these plagues gonna increase and gonna take this place out. All right, real soon, man. The Lord gonna take this place out real soon. He just hitting this place little by little. You know, like scripture say, he chastening them little by little. That's what the Lord is doing right now. Because I think, what is that? Wisdom of Solomon. He did that with Israel, the land of Canaan. You know, he chastening them little by little. Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 2. It says, therefore, chasteneth thou them. We'll start at 1. For thine incorruptible spirit is in all things. Therefore, chasteneth thou them by little and little that offend, and warnest them by putting them in a remembrance wherein they have offended. Because, you know, you best believe when you send in those sex clinics and you getting tested because you know something going on, you start to recollect all your experiences. Like, man, you know, damn, what, you know, you started thinking about, okay, what I've been doing, you know, and then you find out you get some shit, but like, damn, who I get it from, who I been with, you know, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have, you know, I should have, you know, sat my ass down that weekend. I shouldn't have been messing around. I shouldn't have lied to him, you know, my dude. You know, it says that leaving their wickedness, they may believe on thee. Because a lot of time in these moments, you know, the Lord will have mercy and deliver you from it. And that's when people are kind of, you know, okay, you know, they'll get close to the higher power and they want to goddamn start believing and, you know, turn away from wickedness for a little while. You know, then they end up getting caught back up. But, you know, that's how the Lord be doing. And that's how people be doing too. So, but I'm going to go ahead and close it, man. I got to roll. Shalom.